Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share a channeling I did at the end of August last year with Quan Yin, but I feel like it's very relevant and timeless for today as it really resonates and serves as an extension of some of the messages I've already channeled this year from the dragons and Odin and Archangel Haniel about the new energies coming in and some of the shifts and changes we might be experiencing this year. This is part 1 of the message, and the part 2 or extended version will be on my Patreon site, and the link to that is going to be in the descriptions box, with also a link on how to join if you feel drawn to do so. A quick announcement about my Patreon group. Starting in February, I will be offering live private Zoom events for practicing channeling and mediumship abilities. So this will be a great opportunity for those of you who are looking to expand and develop your intuitive skills and ability to tune in to your guides, know who they are, and know how to connect with them. So if that feels like a good fit for you, please do check that out. I also wanted to briefly mention that when I originally filmed this video, I had a totally different sound setup that I have now since improved upon, along with changing my format for how I present this information. And you may also hear a cell phone going off at certain parts, as I clearly forgot to shut off before starting this recording. But either way, I hope you enjoy it, and I'd love to hear from you in the comments. All right, so I'm going to just take a moment to invite her energy in. And she's reminding me that she comes in on the energy of a dragon. She rides on the back of a dragon. Yeah, she's very strongly associated with the dragon energy, which is a very powerful energy. She's known as a bodhisattva or a female Buddha. So she's Buddha, and she comes in as Buddha in female form. I'm hearing her energy is light in nature, but powerful in force, she's saying. So call on her when you need the might and strength of a dragon to face your fears head on, to confront any circumstance where you need strength of heart, she's saying, to endure the pain. So she's talking about suffering now, because one of her callings is to heal the suffering of the planet, she's saying. So she rides on the wave of compassion for grief, mourning, loss, confusion, or any aspect of ourselves that feels traumatized, wounded, abused, neglected. And she's talking about heart healing activations, and she also comes in with the heart as the heart of a lotus flower in bloom, she's saying. So seek her advice and her grandmotherly wisdom to confront any issues that require like heart healing, or where your heart feels broken, or you feel disconnected from your power, from the heart of source, where you feel unloved, unwanted, abandoned, separated from God in any way, or separated from the love of others, the love of yourself, the love of the mother or the father. She can bring healing energy in for these types of activations to occur, so that your heart can begin to blossom again like the beautiful pink lotus flower that it is. The colors she comes in with me very strongly are lilac to a light pink shimmery rose color. She also comes on the frequency of rose gold, I'm hearing, and the emerald frequency carries her vibration, as well as the aquamarine frequency. I know a lot of people that are reading the Sophia Code, and she is one of the divine goddess energy. And there's a chapter on her where you can do an activation with her, a powerful activation with her, and learn more about the ways that she worked in an earthly sense or on the earthly planes, and and how she works in the spiritual dimension. So she's inviting you to witness her there, to breathe in her energy through that living transmission as written in the Sophia Code. So I'll also leave a link or information about that book down in the descriptions box where you can find that, because there are other goddesses and ascended masters in there that have some very powerful and transformative activations. So she's saying, she's getting into her message now. She's saying her divine guidance and wisdom is, heartfelt wisdom is much needed on planet Earth right now for healing and activations, or activations and healings to occur on a grand collective scale and level. These healings are much needed. Much suffering is being endured blindly, she's saying. Many people suffer blindly without higher awareness of where this suffering comes from and the truth and power they have over their own, to heal their own suffering, to ignite the flame of healing of their own suffering, which is symbolically representing in the flame energy. She's showing it to be like a rose gold flame of compassion, she's calling it. There's a golden frequency to her energy as well that's very high vibrational and can lift up your spirits when you're in a dark place. So center your thoughts around the golden flame, the rose gold flame, to bring her frequency in. She's showing me like in a meditation practice or just in a quiet, at a quiet time. Picture like this rose gold flame like flickering and glowing, burning, or even burning within. Place it over your heart chakra, she's saying, and breathe into that and allow that flame to really expand. So as you breathe your breath into that, you should see the flame kind of flickering more and expanding with the air element, and let it just burn and transmute whatever is ready to be healed. So focus your intention on whatever suffering and pain is ready to be revealed through the power and magic of the healing of the rose gold flame activation. And she's saying this activation is taking place in many of your hearts right now in many different ways. You're going to feel her presence around you. You may see the lotus flower as a symbol popping up in your conscious awareness to reactivate your memories of the ways you have overcome suffering in the past, the ways you have learned how to endure in the past, and that has given you strength and fortitude and might to face all of your fears head on, and to embrace again, once again, your inner child's voice with compassion for all the suffering that's been endured, and not just for on a personal level, but on a collective level. So she's saying this activation is very healing from a collective perspective and can be done as a group meditation as well, or as a guided meditation. She's saying guided from your heart, so use your own heart's wisdom to allow this flame to kind of take you on a journey of healing and self-discovery. And she's saying unmet wants, needs, and desires may be revealed to you, things that you were once passionate about that you may have lost your own attraction to, will start to come back online again for you. You'll start to remember again who you are and who you came to be and how you came to serve your mission of duty and service for all, for the healing of all, for the healing of the planet, Mother Gaia herself needs you right now. She needs your compassion to manifest in a more compassionate world. So she's saying gathering place, so that we can recreate a gathering place where everybody is held in the sacred arms of the Mother and the divine wisdom of the Sophia Christ consciousness codes that want to come online. When we embrace these feelings within ourselves, we embrace these feelings within others, and we provide a sacred space and holding space for others to feel this compassion and to let loose this like darker charge that they've been carrying. These darker burdens, these heavier burdens that they've been carrying will start to be lifted, and it will be like free to be seen and witnessed. That will allow these healings to occur. So it's about being more consciously aware of the ways that we've all been wounded as a society. She's really calling it as what is she calling it, like an epidemic, like a pandemic. Like the true pandemic in many ways is the suffering, the needless suffering of so many souls who feel lost from God, disconnected from their own source power, their own sovereignty and dignity and wisdom. It comes from within and comes from this connection that we have to source through our heart chakras. But when our heart chakras are not activated or fully healed, we're not able to fully embrace these godlike qualities within ourselves. We must first learn how to see the darkness within, the shadow aspects within, for whole integration and healing work to occur. So she's very much about shadow work, and she's one of the guides you can call on for this type of work and integration if you are fully involved in this yourself on an individual level. She's a good guide to call on as a protector and mentor for this process of healing. She's also a guide that many healers might want to work with, because she is showing me that and reminding me that she has a connection with Reiki. So she works often with Reiki practitioners and to dispose of her energy and frequency of compassion. She just keeps emphasizing that this frequency is healing for all of us. Have mercy upon those who are in a darker place, who might be in a dark tunnel or time in their life, who might be going through a very heavy shadow awakening, a moment where they're facing their shadow head on, and they might be feeling a little disoriented and lost to their true cause and purpose, or even the true cause and purpose of this suffering. She's saying, have mercy upon all. I give mercy to all of thee at this time. She is very much of the Christ consciousness energy, and she has a strong connection with Jesus Christ, and she works with him as an ascended master on the higher astral planes for the purpose of healing and ascension. Her purpose is for the healing and ascension of all who take mercy on themselves. All who are free to forgive themselves and heal themselves are the master healers. We all carry this archetype and divine blueprint based on the Christ consciousness, fifth dimensional frequency codes of love and light that are upon our planet now and are being extended as gifts for humankind to perform miracles, to miraculously learn how to integrate these codes and heal themselves and heal the planet. So call on these codes, healing codes, to activate you in all of your healing capacities and to bring in the qualities, the God qualities of compassion, mercy, and love. So she's saying, in truth, you are all being activated now through this message that she has shared with you today. So call on her for support and protection if you feel you're going through a tough time emotionally or mentally or physically, and you just need that extra guidance and support, care, and compassion. So thank you so much, Quan Yin. I'm so glad that you came in today for us all to share this beautiful message. Would love to know your thoughts in the comments below and how you might be connecting with her energy or calling on her as a guide. Let us know that too. Also, if you haven't yet, please don't forget to like the video and hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. And if you'd like to hear more from Quan Yin, please check out part 2 of this message in my Patreon. The link is in the descriptions box. Thank you for listening. Hope you all have a beautiful day. Bye for now.